Hey, this is Alex from Tom's Hardware. I'm at CES 2015 and I'm here at the BlackBerry booth checking out the new AT&T version of the BlackBerry Passport. The interestingly shaped phone that has been people have quite a strong opinion about it. So obviously this being an AT&T version, if you're not familiar with the original Passport, I'll bring it into screen here and you can see that in actual fact the AT&T version is a slightly different looking device. The AT&T version has a little bit more space below the keyboard, and it has a new rounded design, and that rounded design actually looks quite similar to the recently released BlackBerry Classic. So the round design, I think, is designed to make the phone a little bit more comfortable to hold. I think there were some people who felt that the original Passport's corners were a little bit too sharp. From the side here you can see that the two Passports, the new AT&T version and the original Passport, are almost basically exactly the same width or thickness. So there isn't that much difference on that department, and obviously the button and port layout and everything else is exactly the same. So the AT&T variant is just a slightly different chassis, same exact 3-row keyboard. The screen is the same 4.5-inch screen with 1440 by 1440 resolution. It's still a Snapdragon 801 powered device with 32 gigs of internal storage, micro SD slot for expansion, and the micro SD slot is actually on the back here underneath this little cover you can pull off. There's also a nano SIM slot as well. Camera on the back is a 13 megapixel shooter, and on the front we have a 2 megapixel camera. Another addition to the AT&T version is the famous AT&T Death Star logo, something that some people like and some people don't like to have on their devices. But of course AT&T is famous for requiring their own branding on all the phones that they sell. So I did actually ask BlackBerry if this device will be available on other carriers, because I think there are a lot of people who would prefer to have a Passport with the more rounded design. And while this is an exclusive device to AT&T as of now, in the future this updated version of the Passport may be available on other carriers, though they could not say in which regions and when that would be. Another actually new feature I did forget to mention is that this is actually running the latest version of BlackBerry 10, which is 10.3.1, which is the same version that is running on the BlackBerry Classic. There are no major feature improvements, just some minor revisions behind the scenes on this latest version of the BB10 OS. And in fact, the current version of the Passport available has not received that update. So if you do want to have the latest version of BB10 on a Passport, the AT&T model is the way to go. It's going to be available zero down on the AT&T Next program. It's going to be $199 on a regular 2-year contract, and the outright price will be $650. Now the other device that has already been announced and is available is the BlackBerry Classic, which is BlackBerry's take on the old school BlackBerry phone that many hardcore crackberry users love, with what they call the tool belt that has the trackpad for navigating the interface and the physical phone control buttons. The Classic has been announced to be available on AT&T as well. It's going to be a $0 device on the AT&T Next program. It's going to be $50 on a 2-year term, and it will be available for $420 outright. Both these devices will be available in Q1 on AT&T. And this is Alex from Tom's Hardware at CES 2015. Thanks for watching.